Alright, yo. I had a video planned out, but then, like a day or two ago, Bam decided he want to drop fucking 83 points. So, we're doing this instead. So, while 83 is very impressive, I think people need to understand how little impressive it is to me. Because, first of all, you had fucking 43 free throw attempts, nigga. I could probably have fucking 50 with 43 free throw attempts. Goddamn. You basically sitting half the game just. Like, that's not fucking hoops. That's not hoops. I don't care what you say. And on top of that, the nigga shot like 40%. So it's not like he was efficient. And it's not like he played a good team. He played the goddamn Wizards. They didn't even have AD. So while, yes, it's an impressive ass game from Bam, because he can't score for shit anyway, right? He's a trash ass scorer anyway. But it's impressive, though. It's impressive. But I saw some niggas putting him over Kobe. Even as a joke, that's not funny at all, bro. Like, I don't think niggas understand, so I'm gonna break it down for y'all, alright? 83 points in today's league is equivalent to I think 70 when Kobe played, right? Because of how it works, right? Because of how pace works, how average team scoring works. It's gone a lot faster in recent years compared to 2006 when Kobe had 81. In fact, Kobe's 81 was done on probably one of the lowest paces ever. It's almost as impressive as Wilt's 100. Because this is my thinking, right? Wilt's 100, very unethical. Bam's 83, very unethical. To get into the top 5 scoring performances, you got to be a little unethical. There's no way to do it ethically. We've seen it, right? Because we've seen LeBron play ethically pretty much all his career. He's played pretty ethically. Not perfectly ethically, but pretty ethically. And he's never gotten close to 80. He's at 60. He's at 60 a couple times, maybe 70 once, but never 80. Never close to 80. So Kobe's 81, however, was very much ethical-ish. It was still unethical, obviously, because his teammates had, I think, combined like 20 shot attempts with, and he had like fucking 40 or something like that. But the difference this is the key difference. One, his teammates are ass, which Bam's teammates they're kind of ass, but like there's still some decent ass players amongst them. Kobe was efficient that night. He shot 61% and had 20 free throw attempts and made 18 of them. Like, that's very efficient. No one's gonna get mad at you for shooting like that, right? So off that, it's 60% from fucking field goal. He was shooting 60%. That's 20% more than Bam had. And if you adjust that 81 to today's league, today's pace, all that, it's a lot closer to like 96, 97 points instead of 81, right? So that is why I feel like people are overvaluing Bam's game, Bam's performance far too much. I respect Bam as a player. He's a good defender. Well, that's a whole other tangent, which I might include in this video, I might not. But in short, Bam Adebayo had maybe the 10th or I'll give him 6th. He had fuck it. He had the 5th best scoring game against the Wizards. Shout out Bam. Still not better than Kobe's game. Still not better than Wilt's game. If you think Wilt's game didn't happen, you're sorry. If you think Wilt's game didn't happen, we have historical records backing it up. It was the 1950s. Why would anyone lie for a black man? And, multiple people back up his story. Now, was it ethical? By no means was Wilt's 100 ethical, because similar to how Bam got his 83, team fouling while up and shit, Wilt got his by blocking his opponent, blocking his teammates' shots, stealing the ball from his teammates, and intentionally fouling the other team even while up so that he could get the ball back. And honestly, I've heard this. I'm not sure this is true, but I've heard Wilt wanted to keep scoring even after 100 points. But obviously, coach just benched him because 102 does sound better than 100 in his eyes, but in my eyes, 100 sounds much better than 102. Right? 102 is harder to beat, sure, but 100 sounds much cleaner. It's a nice round number. '83. In the '83, he played the Wizards without without Trey, without AD. So the best player they have is what, Alex Sarr. No diss to Sarr, he's a good player. Not ready for this type of assignment though, or at least he should have been, but he wasn't. So Bam is not a top 20 player in the league. Bam is not a top 25 player in the league. Let me end all this by saying, even if he had 100, I would still discredit Bam because I am a Heat hater. I fucking hate the Miami Heat. I hate the Miami Heat from times when I started watching basketball. You know, I was a Spurs fan. I'm still a Spurs fan. All my life I've been, not all my life. It was like a 2-year stretch. I took a break to become a Celtics fan for a bit, but it feels right being a Spurs fan again. So it feels good being a Spurs fan again. But there was a 2-year period there where I was a Celtics fan, and it was interesting being a bandwagon. But doesn't feel as good as Spurs, man. Shout out to Spurs. Shout out to Spurs. Fuck Bam's '83. Kobe still has the most ethical 80-plus point game of all time. And Wilt, his game happened, but he's still a fucking fraud. But he is impressive. Wilt is impressive. Can't take that from him.